everyone. I'm standing underneath my back porch right now, and we have a very unique product that we'll be opening up today. This is a pretty big can of green turtle soup. I'll give you guys a close-up look. Green turtles have been on the endangered species list since 1978, and this product here was produced in the 1950s before it was an endangered animal. And the other side of the can has totally different graphics. It says Charles and Company, green turtle soup, genuine clear with sherry wine. I wonder if I pronounced that correctly. So, it's partially Charles' fault that this animal is endangered. Prepared with green turtle meat from deep Caribbean Sea, live green turtles, water, sherry, wine, tomatoes, onions, carrots, celery, and spices. Artificially flavored with vegetables, protein. So, it doesn't have that many ingredients, but I'm wondering, why is it artificially flavored with vegetables? Does that mean, I don't know, why is it artificial? That's weird. There wasn't many things that were artificial back in those days. And you know the weird thing was, especially in the 1960s? They put the word artificial in giant letters like it was a good thing. Alright, so I'll give you guys a close-up look at this can, and then we will open it up and see what it looks like. I have a feeling that this might really, really stink. Although we've opened old seafood before, it hadn't been that bad, it just smells like fish. But I feel like this might be rotting or something in there. But I don't think we'll ever find a product like this again from an endangered animal, because it's literally illegal to make it now. You're not allowed to sell it, but you can pass it down or donate it. Green sea turtle. This thing here, I think, falls underneath one of those laws. I think this was illegal for the person to sell this to us. Was this product illegal to sell because of what it is? I honestly can't see why anyone would care, but this can here proves that it's absolutely not new. You look around at it, there is no zip code, which means it's 1963 or older. This was produced in the 50s at some point, and it's very liquidy in there. You hear that? Alright, so I'll give you guys a close-up look of everything. Very interesting product. Very interesting. So I'll go ahead and put it in this pan. We haven't used this pan in a very long time. And you know what's weird? We haven't used this in years. If you ever saw my old videos, this used to actually be a shiny aluminum pan. Now it's like oxidizing and stuff. If you touch it, your hand smells like aluminum now. It like leaves a layer on you. But I think this is gonna be stinky and disgusting. What do you guys think? Is this gonna make any sort of noise when we open it up? Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's a thick can. A little bit. Come on. It's a very thick can. That's what it is. It's spilling. I don't even want to smell this. Man, the can. Ruined it. Alright, take a look at the juice before we pour it out. It's kind of clear. The broth actually smells good. That's on my fingers. Actually kind of smells good. Still. Let's pour this thing out. Look at all that broth. Lots of broth. Wow, there's actual chunks of turtle in there. Look at that. Right there. Look at these chunks. It's mostly just broth, and there's a couple good chunks of the turtle in there. Look at the can. That's a high quality can. Barely any corrosion on the inside. There is a little bit if you look in there, but nothing got into it. That honestly still looks good. Look at that. Yeah. That definitely still looks good. There's a lot of juices in there. We gotta take a test on this and see what's in there, if anything leached into it or not. I'm looking looking at this can, it's got the lead seal right there. You see how it's kind of, that's lead right there. So there might be an issue with it. Let's get a close-up look at this. I think it's amazing how well these pieces are preserved. What is that right there? Is that skin on the top of those chunks? It's mostly just broth. Yeah, there's not much silt. Gonna have to clean this table afterwards. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Anything else important? It's within acceptable ranges, actually. Amazingly, after 70 years of being allowed to leach. What do you guys think of that? Is that like a little tiny worm in there or something? Maybe. Now I want to try. The actual flesh is like so tender. So I'm able to move it around and actually get some of it. Look at that. We actually got some flesh on there. Alright, we definitely got it on there. We actually got a piece of it on there. And we gotta clean the stuff up a little bit. Gonna do that first. Just clean up a little bit of this. Be careful not to spill that. That's very full. Yeah, I gotta show you guys this. Yeah, everyone, check this out. That's a little piece of flesh we put on there. Move off to the sides. We just got a little bit of juices. This is all from that can. So this is an actual piece of meat from that turtle. I see fat globes. That's what some of that is. Or I'm thinking a lot of that might be bacteria all over in there. Let's go try to find that piece of meat again. Are we gonna be able to find it? Here we are. That's the meat again, this dark area. It looks like just a ton of bacteria. Alright everyone, we're outside now. And I decided I'm gonna walk over here and we're gonna give this turtle a proper cremation tonight. I'm gonna take some of our firewood over here and I'm gonna spend like an hour or so getting the fire burning extremely hot, and then we'll throw it in there on top of the hot embers. I hear something out in the distance, so we're gonna start up a nice fire and give this guy a cremation. Can any of you hear the scary noises in the woods? That looks like an inferno in there. I think we're ready to put this guy in there. Here goes the sea turtle. One more piece. And he's all gone into the fire. Getting a good cremation. This is one of those fires I can tell that this thing will still be hot to the touch in 24 hours, maybe even longer. I had a fire last week. The pit was hot enough to burn you for like 3 days. Nice. It's a nice fire. I'm gonna sit around it. Once this thing goes down to just hot coals, maybe we'll make some potatoes with the ones we grew here.